3, 2, 1.
And welcome, hello, I'm Daisy Foss and my husband Paul, wonderful Paul Foss, the alchemist of sound, the cosmic percussionist, and he'll be playing the harmony, the Kong drums and the Tibetan bowls for our activation meditation in a few minutes. But I want to welcome you here tonight, and I want to say how amazing it is for me to be able to present through Soul and Spirit. Thank you so much. And I've been asked to say that the magazine is available through Gifts for You. I think that's what it's called. Bria will tell us in a second if that's right. The subscription to the magazine is amazing. We get lots of gifts, lots of lovely subscription gifts as well. So, but the articles are just always on point. I gave my lovely cleaner, I haven't seen her for 3 months because she's been on furlough. She got 3 months worth of, so it's giftsforyou.com, that's right, for your Soul and Spirit magazine if you want to get one, giftsforyou.com. So Mam, who hasn't seen us for 3 months, 12 weeks, gave her the magazines for her to read, and she said she had to fight her husband for them because he loves the articles as well. She said, where's that one gone? Oh, Sam has it. Named him now, bless him. So I hope we're going to have a wonderful evening. I'm sure we will. And I want to thank you all for tuning in and making sure that you're getting the 11 minutes past 11 every day, the 11:11 angels. That's when we talk about what's going on in the world and really just having 11 minutes with the angels, and I do know it's helping lots of people to just take some time for themselves. So that's what we're going to do this evening, and we're going to questions and answers. Anything that you would like me to answer, any questions, then please just send them through now during this live Facebook, and Ria will give them to me so that I can answer them for you. But we're going to first of all answer the question that everybody's asked me this week, and then once we have answered that question, we're going to go into the meditation. It'll be about 15-20 minutes, and then we'll finish off with Q&A towards the end for the last 15 minutes or so. So, is everybody ready? Thumbs up, yay! So we have a wonderful evening planned and an incredible weekend, because this weekend is the Awakening of the Dragon weekend. And the Awakening of the Dragon, the Avebury Dragon, this is the dragon around the Divine Feminine Stones in Wiltshire, and every 7 years the dragon wakes up to take in a breath of the earth, all the earth stuff. It breathes it in and it sends it out into the cosmos, and then it brings that fresh, clear energy back in from the super highway, the cosmic highway, back to earth, through anybody and everybody who has their hands out and is ready for the new energies. And so that will happen on sunrise on the summer solstice. And so the summer solstice is officially tomorrow, because it's the 20th of June, and that's when the light is at the brightest light, the highest light on the 20th of June. But because we have it at 10 p.m. in the evening, on our time scale, it is going to be the sunrise of the 21st. So that energy of the dragon coming in, it will come in, and it will come in for the sunrise, taking the breath and then letting go. Now we are going to go tomorrow, so it is the day before, it's the day of the solstice, and we will be there for sunrise, or we will be here if we're unable to go in Glastonbury. And then if we just let you know now, we will also be a live Facebook from Glastonbury Tour sunrise on the 21st, where we will connect with the Avebury Dragon, because Glastonbury also has its own dragon. And in fact, every sacred site has a dragon within the land. The ley lines are known as the dragon lines, and that ley line energy, that dragon. These dragons are beings of the earth. They really are not just mystical beings, but they are incredible, energetic, magnificent beings. When you go into a state of meditation, you can connect with the dragons, you know, and the unicorns and the fairies. So it's wonderful, such a honour to meet with the dragons. And I'm holding these crystal eggs in my hand, these clear quartz eggs, because my experience with Ria yesterday, and Ria and myself on Wednesday, day before, we went to the Dragon's Egg on Glastonbury tour. And oh my gosh, it was phenomenal. This energy is just sublime. And the dragon is so excited about what's happening, because not only is it the summer solstice 2020, this highest, brightest light, and the dragon of Avebury awakes and really clears this karmic energy. It is the time also of humanity waking up. It is really a time when we are going through these massive changes. Our DNA really is changing. So we are here at the Daisy Centre going to help and assist with the angels, with Merlin and the angels of Avalon, the angels of Atlantis, the angels of awareness, all of the angels of alchemy, the angels of the angles, and of course the angels of ascension. They are joined by the angels of the Elohim, the Omniphim, the Seraphim, the Cherubim, the Elim, the Malachim, and all of the dominions, the thrones and the virtues and the powers, all those angels that we call upon every day. And so with that having been said, we're going to call these angels in, and now we will get you ready for this Summer Solstice 2020 Sacred Sound activation from the heart of Avalon. We are right here in the centre of Glastonbury. The Glastonbury tour is the place where all of the 50 ley lines come through and send that energy out into the world. And we're sitting here, Paul and I, on the Michael line. So the Michael line, the dragon line of the divine masculine, the Mary line is the divine feminine. And that's what this summer solstice is about. It's about the balance of the male and the female, and the new moon on the Sunday on the 21st with it's a solar eclipse. How incredible is that? So again, we're going to be really celebrating that here at the Daisy Centre and on Facebook Live. So, are you ready? My inner child is just like jumping up and down. It's just wonderful. And so we will start with this meditation. So bring in your energy, all of your energy into this moment. Anchor, earth. And as you earth, you can earth with your grounding crystals, with tourmaline or any other crystal that you have. And as you hold on to this space, this place, holding on to the energies as you connect and earth and ground, as we bring in your guides, your guardian angels, all those light beings, all those ascended masters, all those beings of light that work with you, the archangels, the gods, the goddesses, your power animals, all coming into this space as we call the angels of the Elohim. The angels of the Elohim are the ones that you know most. So we're calling in from the east, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael of the emerald green ray of light. This beautiful energy now as it flows in through your being, through the heart of your being. This light coming through your heart and lungs, through your breath, through the element of air. Raphael, this emerald green energy of love, as it just fills your being, as you breathe in this light, this love, love in your heart. We call Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael of the blue sapphire ray of light. This magnificent Archangel bringing forth the light, the love as it flows through from the south, bringing the energy of fire. This fire, the amethyst light, as it just flows in through this space. The flames of ascension, the fire of the dragon's breath, just dissolving and resolving, releasing and letting go, cutting and dissolving any cords of attachment, any cords of fear. As we call from the west, the element of water, the element of the Archangel Gabriel, this magnificent Archangel of the white ray of light. And as this white ray of light, as it flows through your being, this element of water bringing emotions to the fore, dissolving and resolving any pent-up emotions, any old hurts, as the energy of the water just helps it to flow away. As Archangel Gabriel brings forth the joy, the serenity, the love. We call Archangel Uriel, Archangel Uriel of the north. This is the Archangel of the earth, the divas, the nature spirits, the fairies, all of those beings of light from the inner earth, the crystals, the minerals, the inner earth cities, bringing the light through from Archangel Uriel, bringing the strength of the earth, bringing the nurturing, the life of the earth, as this beautiful Archangel pours this light through. And as we call upon the angel in the center now, as all 4 quarters of your space are surrounded by these mighty archangels of the Elohim, as we call into this space Archangel Metatron, this magnificent Archangel of the God Most High of the universe. This magnificent Archangel, as he brings in the light, he brings in the love, as he brings this light and love of the energy as above as below. It comes in like a big column of light, a pillar of love. And Archangel Metatron brings the energy as above as below, bringing it in this column of light, this pillar of love, through all of the sacred shapes of all of the sacred geometry of your being. Metatron's cube, this beautiful, beautiful Metatron's cube, the Merkaba, the wonderful, wonderful flower of life. And into the center of this space, place of love, we bring the energy of Melchizedek, bringing the energy as within, as without, this beautiful energy, this sphere of white light, this sphere of light in the center of your heart, this magnificent energy, this rainbow light from Archangel Melchizedek, bringing the energy as within, as without, just this multicolored holographic rainbow light all around you now, this sphere of love. And into the center of this sphere of love, we call Archangel Shamuel, Archangel Shamuel of the pink ray of light, this Archangel of the pink light, just radiating the energy of the rose quartz, this magnificent Archangel Shamuel, just activating, opening your heart to a deeper level as we bring in this love, we bring in this light. And into the very center, we bring Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Jophiel of this magnificent yellow of light, of wisdom, bringing the wisdom of citrine, activating your keys, your codes, this mighty archangel. And as he brings in this light, Archangel Jophael, we call in Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel, once again, of the violet, indigo, purple light. These mighty 7 archangels, as the sounds just radiate through, bringing these angels together as one, this beautiful sphere of light, filled with the angels of the Elohim. This rainbow light just flowing and overflowing. And into this space on this day, on this eve, to activate, to bring into this space, to open your heart to the energies that are about to flow onto this planet. We ask you to now, in this center of this space of love, to open your heart. Open your heart by bringing in the light, this beautiful column of love. And as you bring in this column of love, this sphere of light in the center of your being, this beautiful space as it fills with the light, fills with the love. And as the energy flows from your soul star to your earth star to your heart star, and as the petals of your heart open, the first 12 petals are radiating bright, bright white light. And as these petals of your heart open, and as you're raising your vibration as you open to the light, the second layer of 12 petals opens. As you step into the second, if you're ready, the third layer may open too. These petals of your heart are opening. We have 12 layers of 12, 144 petals of light. They will open one by one as and when they're ready. As you now step into the center of your flower of love, stepping into this space, stepping into this space of love in the center of your heart chakra. And as your heart chakra, as you breathe this light, breathing the sound of your heart, breathing the sound of your breath, breathing, feeling. And as you are in this space, this golden light, the golden light from the flame of divine love arises all around you. And as you step into the center of this golden flame from the tip of your toes to the top of your head just fills your whole being. And within this space of the golden light, feel the golden light all around you, like a magnificent, wonderful hug. And as this light is all around you, in the center of this golden light, the golden flame of divine love, the violet, indigo, purple light arises, dissolving any fear, dissolving anything that's less than love, as it just melts it away. And in the very center, as the violet, indigo, purple light, as it flows with every breath, from the tip of your toes to the top of your head to the tip of your fingertips, as this light just clears and cleanses. And as you breathe in like a dragon's breath, and release. Breathing in and letting go. As you breathe in, feeling the energy dissolving, breathing in the new breath. As you breathe in the new breath in the center of your being, the pearl of your heart arises. As you breathe with this pearl, breathing with this light, breathing with this love. And as you step into the centre of the pearl of your heart, the pearl of your truth, the pearl of your being, this beautiful white sphere of light. And as you breathe this light, breathing this love, breathing the one breath of the one heart, breathing the one breath of the one love, the one heart as one, breathing this love, breathing this light. And as you breathe this light, the sounds of the cosmic percussionist will bring the frequencies of light, the frequencies of love, as it flows through your being.
Within this place, in the centre of the pearl of your heart,
as the light is flowing from this infinite space of love, as it flows through from your crown, through from the great central sun, this light from the cosmic central sun, through the cosmic highways, through your pathways, through to your heart, infusing your heart with this beautiful light as it opens the spaces and places of your heart. And within this place, as we get ready, as we bring and we invite into our heart those beings of light who are here to facilitate, as we call upon the dragons, we call upon the dragons of the sacred space, the sacred sites, the sacred places. If you have a dragon that works with you, invite your dragon into this place. And as we call in the dragons for the conclave of dragons to bring about the change, to help us now in our space, our sacred sites, our sacred space where we live, to connect with the earth, to connect with the land, for us to connect with our dragon, to connect with this fiery energy of the earth. And as your dragon is within this space and place with your guardian angel, as the dragon is standing in front of you, heart to heart, hand to hand, these mighty, magnificent beings of light, these magnificent beings of love. These dragons are here to facilitate, to help, to clear, to cleanse, to dissolve, to resolve with their fiery breath, with their magical energy as they transform and they transmute. Transforming and transmuting the fear that has built up, the fear, the greed, the egos, all of the energies, the narcissism, all of the stuff that has been part of our world for the past 7 years. And as these dragons, they bring together all of this, as they bring together their mighty strength, their mighty light, their mighty love. And over the next 3 days, they will, with you, dissolve, resolve, release, and let go, through with ease and with grace, with this dragon breath, as you take in the breath and let it go. As this light flows and as the old just goes, it is that easy to allow it just to go, for it to flow out of your system with the intention of letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. And as it flows and makes the space, we make the space for more light to flow in, more light, more love, this dragon fire, this dragon love, as you feel the dragon's breath, as you feel the energy of the dragons, as they are all within this space, this conclave. It is as if there is a dragon in the center, a male dragon and a female dragon, as a yin and a yang dragon, and all around them in the first sphere is the dragons of the sacred sites, and then the next sphere, the sacred spaces and places, and then the spheres go out like a circle, concentric circles. The dragons are all in this circle, all going out from the center. There are so many dragons. There are so many dragons. It is phenomenal. And as these dragons are all here to help, to assist, we just have to be aware of this consciousness of love, to open our hearts, to invite that dragon love, that dragon light. And as these dragons are getting ready, it's like the party before, the night before. And as these dragons are getting together, every country has a dragon. They are just phenomenal. And every sacred site. And they're big dragons and little dragons. There are flying dragons and sitting dragons. There are dragons that are from all over the world. And as these dragons in this space and conclave here in the heart of Avalon, bringing together the energy ready for the energy of the dragon of Avebury to release this karmic light, to release this karmic conditioning. And as it releases and lets go, you can join them in doing so through your own physical body. And so as you have made the connection with your dragon, make the sound of the dragon, the oneness. Or the sound of a sneeze. That's another good release. And these dragons have lots of dragon's eggs. This means there's new dragons, baby dragons. And as these new beginnings, these new portals of light, these new energies are again rebirthing as we go forward through this cycle, through this solstice. And so this longest day of light, this longest time, as we are at the eve of the night before, as the sun starts to set, as we bring in and make this connection to our energies, to the energies of the earth energies, the dragon lines, the ley lines. Be conscious of the energy as it flows through your body, from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, within the pearl of your heart. As you now start to say goodbye, just complete with your dragon. He's not going to go very far. It's going to be with you for the whole weekend. If this dragon is wanting to facilitate, they usually do. And so as you just complete with your dragon now, your guardian angel, bringing you back into this space of your heart, into the center of the pearl of your heart, your space of wisdom. And within this place and space, we call all parts of your being to come back into this moment. As you call all parts of your being to come back right now, as it flows from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, as you feel the energy down into the earth, into the ground, anchoring, earthing, coming fully back into this moment. As you earth and anchor, if you have your grounding stones, your earthing crystals, then use them now. And if you don't, then use your hands, use your fingers to earth. Hold your little finger, your ring finger, your middle finger, your index finger, and your thumb. As you shake that hand, feel how light that hand is compared to the other one, and so do it again. Bringing your fingertips together, bringing your meridians together, all the pathways together as one. And as you bring them together, bringing your yin and your yang, your alpha and your omega, this sign of the flame just arises. And as you take a breath, let go. And as you bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your tummy button, this is the power of love. And this is how to connect with yourself when there's ever any wobbles, any not sures, any anxiety, anything that's not flowing with love. Just bring your hand to your heart and the other one to your tummy button. This is the power of love. The love of power is the other way around. Sometimes you do have to kick butt. And so that, as you just wiggle your fingers now, earth, if you've got something to drink, then have a drink, because when you've done any kind of work like this, it uses the energy from the outer bodies, from your spiritual, emotional, mental bodies. And so I'd like to say a great big thank you to Mr. Foss, my gorgeous husband, Mr. Paul Foss, the cosmic percussionist, and he is going to leave us to the questions now. So thank you, and activation that will continue as you are sleeping. So if you have any questions now, we have until 8 o'clock. So let's ask questions. I've got a couple of questions here, so I'm either going to make those last a very long time, or if you've got some more, then send them through to email to Ria or on the Facebook page, and she'll get them. So the first question is from Lynn. We're going to ask Lynn's question first, because why are we all feeling so tired? And I'm just going to tell you what the second question is, because that's from Jules. Tell us about the rainbow dragon's frequency. Woohoo! Yes, but I think it's more important to answer Lynn's question first, because she asked first, and I'm one for fairness. And so the energies of the time that we're in, they just drain you. It's like your batteries are being drained. And so even if you're sleeping well, you're not holding on to the energy, because it's working not just through your physical body, but it's working through your etheric bodies. So your emotional body, your mental body, your karmic body, all of your bodies are taking this energy, and so that's why you get tired. So you're as an earth angel, and I know Lynn is an earth angel, you're bringing, oops, sorry, just outed her there. Anyone who says sorry all the time, who's really funny all the time, who's lovely all the time, is an earth angel. So when you are giving out, especially emotionally, then that's why you can just give too much, and that's when you get extra tired. So the combating of it is to drink water, because the water is what helps to energize the outer bodies again. So I've got my Glastonbury water here. It's lovely, isn't it? All in the glass bottles now. But also taking time to connect with yourself, because when you're tired all the time, it means that you're not stopping, and you do need to stop. You need to stop and energize with your crystals, so that you can take on their wisdom. So I hope that answered your question, Lynn. Why are we so tired all the time? It will pass. It will pass round about Wednesday, because we have a phenomenal weekend. And, you know, this whole lockdown situation has been one of taking time out. We have been forced into taking time out. Some people I know haven't, those working in the front line, and blessings to you, lots of healing light to you. We just applaud you all the way, and those who have been at home have had the opportunity to do things in a different way, but for some, of course, it has been negative as opposed to positive. So, you know, it's big changes, big reset. We really are going through a reset, and this weekend is one of those massive times of change. Humanity is receiving so much light, and you have to be ready for it, because if you're not, then what happens is you are made to. They give you an illness, you get an illness, you get overtired or something, some kind of stopping you in your track. So you could fall over and hurt your ankle, for instance. I know that happens quite a lot. So let's answer Jules's question next. Thank you, Lynn, for that one. So Jules wants to know about the rainbow dragon's frequency. And Nina also wants to know, what is dragon energy? Well, if you had asked me what dragon energy was 14 years ago, I would have just laughed because I hadn't got a clue. I thought dragons were all in storybooks and they weren't real. And then I moved to Glastonbury, and in 2006 I heard of the Avebury dragon, and I went to Avebury to find out. It was on the summer solstice at sunrise, and the experience was just phenomenal. Now that was the 2006 was the second year. 1999 was the first year of the dragon at Avebury being put back online. In other words, the energies being turned on. They'd been in the earth for hundreds and hundreds of years, but they weren't connecting with humanity. And in 1999, they were turned on by the founder of our lineage, Rick Wyman, and Anthony Gorman of the Vortex lineage. And then in 2006 it really was online, and 2013 I was there again, and you could really feel it. It was really bringing in the energy of the land. The land was more vibrant, the land had more frequency and energy to it, and you could feel the energy literally lifting and going back to the cosmos, and then the new energy coming in. And that was 2013. I went with a big group that year, and now this is 7 years later, where we were all expecting to be able to go there. Unfortunately, Avebury is closed, so all the roads are shut. There's going to be virtual Avebury, or you can do what the dragons are suggesting, and that is do it in your own home, your own sacred space, because it is the dragons as a collective that do this. It's the dragon in Avebury who is the one that sets it all off. So this dragon frequency is very much in the land. They are mystical beings of magnificent stature. I have had many encounters with dragons in this lifetime and in others, but in this lifetime, the beach that I fell off in Skiathos in Griffey Beach was a dragon, big dragon's head in the water, and I didn't see it until it was too late. I hadn't asked the dragon permission, kicked me off his back, and there I was, broken leg, broken arm, damaged leg, big bang on the head, and that was the start of me working in the way that I do now, because I couldn't work in any other way. So, you know, that adversity brought about great gifts, and that's what happens sometimes when you connect with dragons. So there are many different dragons. The rainbow frequency is the dragon energy of all well, the rainbow of all the rays, so all the different qualities of the angels and the dragons bring all of those together. It's like a multiple crystal. So find out what colour your dragon is. Find out whether it's a white dragon, a red dragon, a black dragon, a blue dragon, a green dragon. It can be any colour dragon, because they are all holding different energies, the same as the archangels hold different energies. So the dragon's energy, Neem asked me, what is dragon energy? It is the fire, it is the strength. You know, we've seen the Game of Thrones, and Khaleesi has that extra help because of her dragons. I know it's not real, but the symbolism is that you can call upon that power, you can call upon that strength of being, and know that you are safe because your dragons are right there. And again, I frightened, or didn't frighten, when we went to the Dragon's Egg on Wednesday. I put my hands on the dragon's egg, and before I could say anything else, this light language came out. It was just incredible. And on the way up, I'd been making fairy food for the fairies, because in the vortex lineage you can do that. We know how to make fairy food. It's very good. And so I'd made fairy food to help me get to where I wanted to go, to the dragon's egg and the fairy tree. And when I got there, this dragon's energy, and it was just woof. So how do you know a dragon's there? You'll feel it. How do you call in a dragon? You call in a dragon. You go, help me, dragon. Can you help me? Will you stand by my side? Will you help me in this situation? And I'm sure you've all done it without realising, oh, help! And in comes the dragon. So when I finished with the light language with the dragon on Glastonbury tour, it was hilarious. There was this little giggle. It was like, can I have some fairy food too? Now, you know, people say I'm mad. I know I'm mad, but actually in Glastonbury, that's normal. A rock, a stone, a stone that is millions of years old on the tour asks you for sweeties. It's so cool, so lovely. And of course I gave him some fairy food. And we make that with the essences of life form from the vortex. And so we have another, I hope that answered your questions about dragons. They really are magical beings, and the dragons are the earth energies, whereas the unicorns are the air manifestors, the energies of the air. They're of the rainbow light. They come in through the higher frequencies. And so just before I'm going to answer Julie's question, and Julie's question was, now I remember Julie. Hello, Julie. So Julie came to the Daisy Centre a few times, and she's asking me, was starting her crystal shop the right decision? Well, Julie, that's a question, isn't it? And you're going to have to ask your own heart there. Put your hand on your heart. Put your hand on your heart, your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your tummy button. And this is for anybody who's got a question of something they've done or something they want to know, because it's no good asking other people. It's no good asking outside of yourself, because all you're doing then is gathering information. You're gathering advice. It's only when you gather the advice, you then sit with your hand on your heart and you choose, you sift through the advice, and then you make the decision of what you're going to do. So we're going to start with asking your heart, because gathering the information is one way, but actually your heart knows the answer. So has your shop given you joy, Julie? Answer, yes or no. Have you enjoyed the experience? Answer, yes or no. And has it taught you something? Have you learned something from this experience? And was it your dream? Is it still your dream? All the other questions you want to ask me, ask your heart. And when you ask your heart will tell you. And that way you'll know absolutely how you feel, because you'll think the question, you'll feel how you feel about it, and then you'll know the answer. And so, and this is a really good 3 days to do that, to call in the energies and ask the dragon to help you to make those decisions. So I hope that has answered your question, Julie. So how do you call in the dragon frequency? Didn't I just answer that one? I think I just answered that one. You just call it. That was from Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Lovely to meet you and see you again. Because you just call in the frequency. You can do the whole candles, altar, crystals, music. Sit there and say, I want to call in my dragon, or you can just put your hands together and say, dragon, please communicate with me and connect with your dragon. It's through the pearl of your heart always. So the last, no, we've got 2 more questions, but we do have a question now. Merlin's dragon. How do we know, and what do we know about Merlin's dragon? Well, Merlin is a divine avatar. There have been many, many Merlins on this planet. The avatar that we work with in the Vortex lineage is Mahindra, and the Merlin that was King Arthur's Merlin is about the 7th Merlin, and we have many more now that are revealing themselves, and you become a Merlin by your frequency, how your level of initiations arise. So it's a bit like a king or a Caesar or a pharaoh. Often it's by lineage and by birth. But Merlin again is there is the energy of divine alchemy. And so the King Arthur's Merlin, we have a Merlin here. I've painted him. He was black. He had a black hat, and I've painted him. And we've given him amethysts, and he's got sparkles around the base, and he's wearing my amethyst pearl of the heart at the moment. I always put them on these so I know where they are. So Merlin, how did Merlin get to be the dragon keeper? Again, through the lineage, through his birth. And Merlin he was the wizard who could speak dragon. Now what that means is, like you, like I, and really it's very important to know that there's no levels of oh, I can do it, you can't. Everybody who is able, who takes the time to hone and practice, can connect and can get to themselves to that level, that initiation, that frequency, and then you can talk to your dragon. You can connect with your dragon, because Merlin's dragon was him going into his heart through his divine alchemy and being able to communicate. So it is all about connecting with the frequency of your dragon. So we have another question here, and that's from Kathy. Are there specific archangels for each chakra? Well, yes, Kathy, there are. And every chakra has an archangel, and every archangel has a chakra. Actually, I don't think that's true. I don't think they do have chakras. But we have chakras. Those who don't know what chakras are, they're wheels. They're wheels of energy. So you have one, first of all, at the top of your head. And this is like a tube. It comes all the way down your spine. This is your crown chakra, and that one goes that way, and then you have them coming out. So you have one at your third eye, and that chakra opens out at your third eye. Your throat opens out, your heart opens out, your solar plexus, your stomach one opens out, and so does your sacral chakra, your navel. And then you get to your root, and that, again, like the root, like the crown chakra, the root, they go down or up. So the energies go up and down. And so your chakras, each of them have an archangel. The archangels that work through the chakras, again, I don't necessarily believe that each archangel is specifically for that chakra, because this is a concept. It's something that somebody has gone, oh, well, blue, your throat chakra is Archangel Michael. Oh, your yellow solar plexus has to be Raphael. Oh, your pink has to be your heart. I don't believe that. I believe that the archangels go through all of your chakras whenever they are required. So if your throat chakra requires Archangel Michael to clear the cords of fear, clear any blockages, anything you can't speak about, then Michael will go there. But also, if you have at your sacral chakra, you have cords of fear, of relationship, not mistrust or anything like that, at your sacral chakra, Archangel Michael will also come through your sacral chakra. So every archangel will go through every chakra. So in my teachings, I don't necessarily attribute a chakra to an archangel. The energy of the chakras change, and so you can have 2 or 3 archangels working on one chakra. But they're at the beginning, when we're learning the ABC of angels, yes, we have the chakras for each angel, and they are different depending on which book you read. And they've completely gone out of my head for the moment, so I'm really sorry, Kathy. I'll send you the ABC of the chakras, but the most important message is to know that all archangels work through all of your chakras, and not just the 7 that are in your physical body, but they also work through your higher chakras and your lower chakras. You have 7 chakras above your head and 7 chakras below your head. So we have 2 more questions in. How do you enhance your psychic abilities and your healing abilities? By intention, Rebecca. By intention. Rebecca, if you want to be a healer, then choose to be. If you want to be psychic, then choose to be. Because when you choose, it's not like wanting, it's not like trying, it's not being desperate. You choose to be psychic or a healer. And the way that you learn and you act and you be often is exactly how healers and psychics are. It's just they've had a little bit more training. They've researched a little bit more about what it is to be a healer. I can't tell you, Rebecca, how many clients come to me for learning how to be a healer, and they've been healers forever. They just didn't know it. They just didn't say, oh, I'm a teacher. Oh, I'm a nurse. Oh, I look after all my grandchildren. You know, they're carers. They are teachers. They are healers. And so when you are starting your journey, your spiritual journey, and I think most people have already started their journey at this time. Lots of people are really opening up to their spiritual gifts. And how do you do that? You ask for help. So, for instance, if you want to increase your psychic abilities, you call in the angels, you call in Merlin, you call in the dragons to help you to open your psychic abilities. And to open your 3rd eye, you have to clear all the rubbish. I nearly swore then. You have to clear all the rubbish at your sacral chakra, all the mistrust, all the times someone's told you, oh, you're talking rubbish, oh, that's not true, oh, you don't know what you mean. All those energies that have been stuck in your sacral chakra, you have to clear all of that so that you fully trust. And when you fully trust, your sacral chakra, your 3rd eye, your clairvoyance will open. And so you ask every day the angels to help you to clear your clairvoyance for being able to see, your clairsentience to be able to feel, your claircognizance to be able to know, and your clairaudience to be able to hear. And if you think about it, every day you just go, angels, help me to clear my clairs. That's simple. So, Rebecca, I hope that helped. Merlin and the dragons, you just have to call them just the same as your angels. Now, we're coming up to nearly finishing, and we've just got one question. And it's the same, really. It's from Sue. Hi, Sue. Sue Varma. Hiya. All the way from Kenya. Goodness me. Hi. How do we learn our dragon's name and colour? Well, how do you learn anything? You ask the question, and when you ask the question, your heart will give you the answer. So when you are in that quiet space in the pearl of your heart, that's when you can hear, you can feel, you can know. That's the place where your clairs are most prevalent. And it's in that space and place where you hear the little voice that's not yours. The little voice that is there to guide you. You'll hear your voice, and your voice is beautiful. But we listen to so many other people's voices and not our own. So it's really important every day to go into that place of your heart, to go into that place where you listen to you. Listen to what you have to say to you, what you choose to do that day. And then you can have the intention to call in your angel for guidance, call in your dragon for strength, call in your energy for joy. And so I hope you have enjoyed this evening. Thank you so much, Soul and Spirit. I do hope everybody's subscribing. It's giftsforyou.com if you want to. It's a wonderful magazine. I usually have got them everywhere around me. So you can order the July issue from giftsforyou.com. So if you want to join in with me, go to my daisyfoss.com or daisyfoss Facebook. Tomorrow morning at 4:30, I'm there every day for the 11:11s, 11 minutes past 11 every day for the time being until lockdown is over, and then it's up to you whether I continue. You've got to let me know if I should or not. So blessings, have a wonderful solstice, enjoy your time with your dragons. Bless you. Thank you, lots of love. Bye.